ready for game day. Trent Conner with you on the Locked On Hawkeyes podcast. As always, thanks for making Locked On Hawkeyes your first listen every day. So, a little bit different look here, and it's a crazy one. Looking up and down. They just opened about 15 minutes ago here at Merkle's, but a great scene already as we get ready for Iowa and Northwestern. We're going to talk a little bit about the game, but before we get too deep into the pregame, I've got a special guest. This is a great connection. Longtime Cubs fans obviously will know this name. You youngsters, well, it's going to be a history lesson. It's Hawkeye, Caray.
Well, holy cow, folks. Let's go Hawks. Let's go Cubs. Woo!
So, I got this guy with me, and Caray, I wanted to ask you one thing. We know you're on the call for a lot of great Cubs games.
Oh, 1984 was amazing.
We know you enjoyed a lot of cold Budweisers.
I'm a Cubs fan and a Bud man.
We also know that incredible games. You didn't get to call a World Series, but I was wondering, one of my favorite moments in Hawkeye football is after the 2004 season, Iowa played down in Orlando, and the Hawkeyes beat LSU on the final play of the game. So I was wondering, Caray, I know you know that call. If you were on the call, what would it sound? How would you call the touchdown to beat LSU?
Well, folks, there's not much time left on the clock. Drew Tate drops back. Oh, this is going to be the last play. I don't even know if he knows that. He throws it's a Hail Mary. Oh my God, it was caught for a touchdown. Who that? Warren Holloway. Who the hell is Warren Holloway? He caught it and ran in for a touchdown, folks. It's a Hawkeye win, Hawkeye touchdown. Holy cow. Oh my God, that's the most miraculous thing that Harry has ever seen.
There he is, folks. Caray. Hawkeye Caray.
Oh, let's go Hawks and go Cubs. Woo.
All right, there it is. Special guest appearance, and you never know what you're going to get here at Merkle. So, well, we're here pre-gaming and having a great time. Big thank you to Russ, the owner of Merkle's, for having us out here the last couple of days. Did the radio show, the podcast yesterday. You can go back and also find the show that LaShawn and myself did. Really dove deep into this football game. And, you know, as we get ready for the game, and I think one of the most intriguing parts of it that we're looking at is just, is there going to be any differences? You know, is this going to be same old, offense, no changes, quarterback, no changes, things like that. So that's kind of what you're looking at, and maybe being hopeful about this game that we're going to see something different. Is there any evolution in the passing game? Is there any change? The likelihood is not very high. I think we've seen that, but when you look at this game and how it plays out, one thing that leaves me pretty optimistic about the way the Hawkeyes are going to play here is, well, first of all, the environment. I mean, we've seen the Hawkeye fans here the last couple of days. It's been pretty incredible on that part. But more importantly, the Kirk Ferentz coach teams, whenever they're backed into a corner, whenever it's difficult, you can tell that they're going to be struggling, that there's going to be maybe some rough moments in there. Those are the times that Kirk Ferentz's teams seem to play their best. You go back and when they beat Michigan, when they ranked second in the country a couple years back. You know, that was on the heels of them going out to Penn State and getting absolutely bludgeoned in that football game, looking terrible. And thinking that it was going to happen the second week, not the case. The last 2 weeks have been very trying for Kirk Ferentz and this football program. We can all hate Brian Ferentz, and I think most people know my thoughts on Brian Ferentz as a play caller. This is still his son. This is still for these players, a coach that they've got to know, maybe not love, but got to know. This has been impactful. And these are the moments, though, that I believe Kirk Ferentz's teams play their best. I think Iowa's going to come out and play very well. I think this is going to be a real good one, but we will see. Iowa's got to run the football. I mean, it's very simple there. Northwestern has not been good against the run this year. Well, Minnesota had been very good against the run this year, and they put 8-9 guys in the box all game long. How does Iowa combat that? And when there are makeable plays, when there's an opportunity to get, a chunk play of 10, 12, 15 yards, Iowa has to convert. It's as simple as that. The passing game is not going to be at a high level. You highly doubt that we're going to all of a sudden see this team heck, even throw for 150 yards would be a miracle, the way the passing offense is going at this point in time. But if you can run consistently, pick up some first downs, stretch a game out, look, it's Iowa football, and it's the way that they have to play at this point in time, and that's what it is. All right, well, South Bend Hawkeyes, this is just drunk TC talk. No drunk TC talk. I got to get my cocktail in me, and then we'll start to get into that a little bit later on. South Bend, talking about Baby Huey, yep, Brian Ferentz is done. And, well, we have 5 more games where we have to see that one. Again, live from Merkle, stop on out. The line that had been forming out there is starting to slow down, so you can get in here. It's going to be busy. Be here throughout the day, and, of course, after the game as well. Looking forward to getting over to Wrigleyville, checking everything out. And, well, before we say goodbye, let's say goodbye one final time.
Let's go, Hawks! Go, Cubs, go! Woo!
To Hawkeye Harry Caray. We'll talk to you after the game with the Lockdown Hawkeye post-game show. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us here today. Are we going to hear you? With all the... I think so.